Move, no food, no move. Oh, fuck. I got one person here already. What the fuck? I think we had one person waiting. Well, that's awesome. Whoever, if you even can hear me yet, hello, whoever you will. Okay, let's see. Get you on my TV screen. There it goes. Drinking some coffee, just went live. Here I am again, Black Hole Love 179. Yeah. Purpose is live, answer any questions, ramble on about Rabbit Hole Matrix. No guests, just me. Talking about life in general. Been live for a while. Depends on how good the conversation is. No face. Other than that big black W. See, the time I'm making this live is we're actually right at the end of spring break when Sweet 16 got decided. It doesn't matter. I mean, time you do anything, it's still going to be the same old BS. Tomorrow's Monday. We got to wake up to another. Well, some people got to work every day a week. As long as you have that paper, you can at least provide for yourself if you even have the means of being able to do that. I mean, it's just, with all the wages not, going up, it's harder to deal with those things. Stopping by, seeing what's on everybody's mind. Probably be live until at least around midnight of where I am. I'm in Central Time, so that's another 40 minutes at least. Well, whoever that was, they left. All I do is just make a live where it's just me talking without any having a glance at the chat all the time. I mean, I don't have to look at my phone. I can just look at the television. I'm just hoping. Seems like sometimes a lot of the time it's just you go through good times just to be reminded of the crappy times at the end. You got to go back to the real world, as they say. You got to work your butt off where you can have the simple pleasures that should already be given to you automatically. And you're always trying to prove your worth to all these people that you didn't ask to be here, but you got to prove to these people, like, yeah, you got to be all fakes, like, yeah, I'm ready to work. And we're all just forced into an existence. It really doesn't make any sense. We go to church on Sunday, we're just talking to our minds, a cult activity. I'm sorry if I'm insulting some people, but it's built that way to make you think like, oh yeah, and I do believe everything is consciousness, like I've always said, but you got to go back into this hellish realm again. You got to go back, you got to try to ignore all this crap around you, which can't be, you're going to have, every time you get reminded of this stuff, it's going to agitate you, but you still got to act like, oh, it's okay. You can't let any of these feelings that you have show, you know. It's like no matter how much everything builds you up, it can just break you down again, and you got to get built up again. And you're always trying to constantly prove your worth. The funny part, which is not, I'm not laughing. I mean, it's funny. It was a bad joke because jokes are supposed to be funny. That you're going to die, and your parents know that. Yet they bring you into this matrix expecting you to just, handle it. Let me see. I'm just waiting for some people to show up. Answer any questions, either read the description, or just rambling on, and answering any questions and answers. Most of my content is general. It's not too funky, but not too laid back. It's right. I'm kind of like in the middle. Some of these guys on here are really down to business, and they really get to the nitty gritty of how crazy this world is. There's other people that are more laid back, and it's just, I'm kind of in the middle. I'm I can be really funky when I want to be. I can be really laid back. I'm kind of, most of my content is in the middle. I've heard some of these guys on here mention how their channels are kind of like in the middle. Life Outrage kind of said one time that his channel's like in the middle, you know. I mean, Animosity, he had some good content on there, but he deleted a lot of it, and he was really down to earth. There's only one video left of his. You can find on that Saturn channel. Some of these guys, I don't know why the heck they delete their stuff. I guess it's either too real or YouTube has a problem with it. Still waiting for people to show up. And, you know, some of these guys, I would have to consider Bankrupt System as, you know, he gets really down into it, but he's still pretty laid back. He's kind of a middle, I don't know, it's just my opinion. You guys can have your opinion. You know, that old Ace Point of Rat Race, he was really down to nitty gritty as far as I'm concerned. Life is overrated. Use nitty gritty. He doesn't really post anymore. And Prison Called Life, he is very down to the nitty gritty as far as I mean, he's not laid back at all. He really gets down to the point of how crazy life is. Really, the Prison Called Life. And trying to cope with reality. Oh my God, that guy's definitely down to the nitty gritty of things. He used to be called Earth is a Rigged Joke. He is definitely into it. Understands how crazy it is and pathetic and stupid it is. I mean, it doesn't have to be. People, life is already hard enough. But me, Black Hole, I'm kind of like a, you know, I can be crazy when I want to be, and I can be laid back when I want to be. I'm a generalist. You know, people, you know, just like it says in my title, you know, the description of my channel. So I'm just all about life in general. I'm kind of in the middle. You know, I can be crazy when I want to be. I can be laid back when I want to be. I'm just, you know, I'm a generalist. You can think of me as a generalist of how, you know, it's like I know how crazy things are, but I only get crazy when I want to get crazy. I only get laid back when I want to get laid back. Some of these guys are always down to the nitty gritty. Some of these guys are always laid back. Some of them are, I don't know. I mean, everybody's different on here. I mean, you subscribe whoever you want to, or you don't even have to subscribe. Just listen to them. There's so many of them out there that even I've never listened to, but they're just, you know, it's not that they don't resonate with me. It's just I've subscribed so many as it is. I just usually listen to what I always listen to. See, Truth Tiger, he's pretty laid back. Anybody know who Truth Tiger is? He's laid back. You know, he talks about how crazy life is, sure, but he's laid, you know, he's laid back. He does it in a laid back way. That guy's pretty cool. And Meaningless Cycle, he doesn't really post anymore. He's laid back. He's kind of more of a comedy. He talks about how crazy life is in a comedic way, but he just doesn't post anymore. I guess he just not enough people. I mean, I've always told him I'd donate big to his channel when I could, but I'm just going through all this crap like everybody else. I can't afford it. I'm broke. I don't. And to have a job and your fucking wages aren't gonna be good enough. I guess I'm not very popular tonight. That's okay. You guys can listen to it later. One of these days I need to put on a live where it's just like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna be live soon, and we have a definite topic or a guest or whatever. But channels like mine is, you know, you never really know just what I'm gonna do. One time I might be really, I've posted some content on here when I was really pissed off, and I've posted other content on here when I was just having some fun. You know, I'm a generalist. And when I have the F there, that's like saying fuck without having to use the word fuck, because you know, you put it in the comments or whatever. I think you can put it in the chat. So it's funny how they allow it in the chat, but they don't allow it in the comments. And it was like, oh, you sure you want to post this? And they give you a strike, or no, they don't give you a strike. They make it to where you can't even post the comment for like a day. I had that happen to me around April Fool's Day last year. I was trying to make a joke on Born Across System. And it's like, no, you fucking can't, you know, post comments for like a whole day. It's like, give me a break. That was like a year ago. I might do some April Fool crap here. Yeah, I'm gonna delete my channel. April Fool. Just kidding. Nobody's fucking here. I can say whatever I want. Whatever I want. Well, anyway, guys, even if nobody's here, you guys can always listen to it later. There's a Q&A. Are you wearing makeup today? Yes. I put a Q&A on my live there. Is anybody out there waking makeup to this stupid crap that they post on here? Yeah, get off of there. That's stupid. Well, ain't nobody here, guys, so I'll just stay on for a while. There's one person. 11:25, where I'm going to try to stay live for at least another half hour or so. That's until around midnight or whatever. I got to wake up to a miserable ass Monday again tomorrow, and I just want to have a little bit of fun before I have to fucking do that again. I hate Mondays. You know, we all know how much I hate fucking Monday. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. Sometimes the voice doesn't work too well. The connection or whatever. Just like I said in my last video, we are crawling through a hole and we never get to the end of it. We just keep crawling and crawling and crawling and crawling to something that we never get to. I find it amazing how I can have 278 subscribers going live, but not anything past midnight, and most of my subscribers are, for like almost 12 minutes, and that nobody's really saying nothing. It's like, what the heck? I guess, I don't know, Steve Brown was on live earlier, and if it goes live again, I'll try to get on his live, but he's already gone live twice tonight. Why do we get on these lives? Just to ask each other questions and try to pep each other up to fucking deal with all this nonsense. We've been hurt in our lives. We've been messed with. We've dealt with a bunch of BS, and it's always about this piece of paper so we can at least, I don't know, have a drink when we want responsibly. Oh, you know, fuck it, Black Hole, I just want a drink. Well, just try not to drink and drive. The way I see it, the more you live, the more you realize how pointless everything is. Because we're all going to die anyway. You just keep on crawling through to something that you never really reach, like I said in my last video. I don't really make many videos and shorts anymore. It's easier to just go live. And it's just like with making a video, you got to wait for the video to upload and people listen to it later. Just like with a live, you post it, people listen to it later, it uploads. I gotta just make a live and not have to worry about getting on the camera and uploading it. You end the live and you put it to public, and then there it just loads. Make sure that my short is posted on the way I want it, because I can't do an actual black hole image anymore. YouTube won't let me. All this AI crap and everything, people living with their parents, and who knows, you know, people in their 40s, 50s, and, you know, all ages, any age, living with their parents. You fucking can't even get a good paying job. It's ridiculous what's going on in the world. And it's really just, it's gotten to the point where it's like, you know, you got to be kidding me. I mean, isn't anybody going to do anything about this? Are we going to go to war? Anything ever going to change? I mean, how can all this crap still be going on after all this time? Man, it's like, you know, well, here it is, still going on. It's like nobody's really doing anything about it. Nothing gets better, it just gets worse. If it doesn't just stay the same for a while and make you think, oh, it's been like this for a while, something's gotta perk up, and you go through some little bit of stimulus in your life to make you think that everything's all right, and then boom, right when you least expect it. I just know that everything is definitely set up for you to fail. And no, it shouldn't be that way. Hope you guys can hear me well. I keep seeing that somebody's there and they keep coming and going. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully the connection's good. Usually I get like 10 people and a pretty good chat going. I'm just giving a minute, guys. Like I say, you can always listen to it later. Yes, other people have things going on. You gotta go to work. You gotta take care of your kids. I hope you don't have any kids. If you don't, get off my channel. Oh, March Fool. It's not April yet. I'm showing on my television here that I'm still alive here. It's fine. As far as I know, it's alright. Yeah, well, I see that Steve Brown's doing some videos again. I'm going to go ahead and, since nobody really saying anything, I'm going to look at my subscriptions on the telly here and give likes for everything until I listen to it. When it comes to Steve, since I got so many people I subscribe to, I usually hold off and wait till later to listen to Steve. I'm looking at some of his videos and giving some likes now. I see he's made videos called, Steve Brown has made videos called Being Happy is Overrated and is Not a Solution. This one here says Too Many People. Let's see, I'm going to go through unnecessary pain and suffering in this world, yeah. I haven't done a video request with him for a while. What I'm doing is I'm just putting likes on all of his videos, yeah. But, I might listen to them later. I always like to do that. I always like to just listen to, I put fast mode on everything and I, get everything listened to much easier and more conveniently that way. And, that's just, I always like everything even if I don't listen to it. Most everything I listen to though. We already went live twice tonight. One was an hour and 27 minutes, 18 seconds. See, I'm looking at it on the TV, guys. You can't see it because of my thing, but that's what I'm doing. Since there's nobody in the chat, so I'm just going to fiddle here. Give you guys at least a 30-40 minute live before midnight. I ought to go live during the day, or try not to go live in the middle of the night. In the evening, it shouldn't be a problem. Oh yes, Miles mentioned that in one of his videos the other day. Oh, I shouldn't go live at night and be in the daytime, and that's wise. So if you are going to go live, it ought to be at least in the evening. Try to go live. I have done those lives in the middle of the night, and there were people there, just not many. There's nobody fucking here now. And I'm going to go ahead and stay on for a little bit. Time is it? It's 11:33 where I am. My phone is at 49%. I got my charger is charging my phone up pretty slowly. Yes, if you don't have that paper money, you can't really get anywhere in this world. Everything is, if you can just, the only way to do that is to be a slave, and I always just try to at least be a happy slave, right? Which is, most people, the average person is going to end up having to do something they don't give a fuck about doing. All because two people had sex. Yeah, here's the world, deal with it. Not fair, didn't ask to be here. Oh, but you're just crazy, work is work. Yeah, work is work. Because we make it that way, and the world is the way it is, because either you don't realize it, or you don't give a fuck. And, you're just making excuses. I'm not making excuses, I just don't care about this crap. Well, you should care. Why? Why should I care about having to wake up and do something I don't give a fuck about every day? I'm just talking like, parents and kids talking to each other. Why should I give a fuck about having to wake up in the morning and do something I don't give a fuck about every day? Oh, you're being disrespectful. I'm being disrespectful for defending myself over the fact I didn't ask to be born. Okay, that doesn't make no sense. Why is my icon not showing up on the fucking television screen? That's weird. I can see it on my phone, but I can't see it on the damn TV. I got a coffee in my hand, damn it. Whatever, I don't give a fuck as long as I can see the chat. Nobody's saying anything, so what does it matter? I see someone's there, but I'm just watching the live, not saying anything or listening to it. I don't show my face, or I don't really do scenery. It's just the big black W or whatever. Maybe I should change my channel name to that, the big black W. The big W. Another one is Q&A things. What's your favorite kind of soup? Favorite kind of soup. I guess those things just pop up if nobody's saying nothing. It's just, is anybody there? What's your favorite kind of soup? Fuck it. Those things are silly. My favorite kind of soup is probably tomato soup, and then just any kind of stew. Not that I don't love soup. Screw soup. I'd rather just have some stew. Not snot stew. Anybody ever read that book? I read it in elementary school. And it's like, oh, it's not stew. It sounds like it is not stew, but it's not stew. Oh, yeah, it's very funny. When you're a little kid, almost anything is entertaining. Yeah, they want to get you all to be a good slave, but, give you some good story time every now and then it's like back to the older you get, the more down they try to get you. It's like, yeah, this is what the way life should be, and if you can think for yourself later on in life, then you'll be like, no, motherfucker, this is not the way life should be. This has been a scam the whole time. It's like, oh, well, too bad. Too bad. Make us proud. Why? because you say so. We got 3 people here. I think people are finally fucking going up to my live here. It only took about 22 minutes, but at least somebody, you can always listen to it later, like I say. And why the hell my icon is not showing up on the fucking television? There they go again. It went back down to 1. Oh, I know what the hell happened. That's not my live I'm looking at. That's from fucking dark screen rain that's the ambience that I always have on when I'm sleeping at night. There's my fucking live right there. There, I had it on the wrong thing. It's like, why in the hell is my thing not showing up? Well, because I'm being absent-minded and rambling on to people that aren't even there at the moment and not realizing I didn't flip it on the right thing. There it is. I see it now. Thinking there was something wrong with here's a television or something. I don't know, whatever. How many enjoyed your spring break? How many people went out and actually got drunk on St. Patrick's Day? Oh, but you're not supposed to do things like that. Why not? It's nothing wrong with Copen, realist being. He's very real. I mean, I was mentioning channels earlier. It's like, yeah, that's one of very most realist ones of all. That's why it's called realist being. He always goes like, yeah, screw the universe. You deserve to get your titties. You deserve to have a drink whenever you want. Yeah, that guy's awesome. But yeah, I mean, you could call my channel just a general. I'm a generalist. I can get funky when I want. I can get laid back when I want them. I decide when I want to be serious. I decide when I want to be funny. I'm a generalist. Anything that comes within my black hole. Very funny. Let's see if I'm just, this kind of, I put it in the description. This is kind of a question and answer session. I mean, if anybody, I don't really look and watch the news that much. Deconstructing Reality, there's another one that watches the news. He's really into deep about that. Seeing if I left anybody out there. Coach CNG, he's kind of a generalist like I am. SCG, I think, yeah. But I do definitely subscribe to all the main ones, all the main YouTubers. If you want to call them YouTubers, it's people that get on here and just speak the truth about life. Some people don't want to be called a YouTuber, it's silly. Well, that's what we are. We just get on here and we rant about how the world is. If you guys don't want to leave me a chat, that's fine. You can always listen later. It'll just be like with a video being posted only. It's alive, but it takes a minute to upload. But you get on my channel on the home. If you guys ever want to listen to a live I just did, I found that you can get on the guys, the whoever made the lives channel and go in the home section, and it should be there before it actually uploads. And, that page where you just click on the people that you subscribe to, and it just shows everything in big form, and everything usually shows up there later. But if you get on the home page of the actual channel, you should be able to see almost everything right away, right after they post it. I mean, that's just how I do it. I don't really get on Rumble that much. Javal the Doomer, he's done some stuff on Rumble. He posts every so often. He's another one that's very down to earth, very real. He's the one that informed me of Earth's Rigged Joke back when he was called that. Now he's trying to cope with reality. He got really angry back there in July of this last year because of all the black pill community, and he had to go away and rechange his name. And he seems to be doing all right, but I can understand why I get mad at the haters, because there's people out there that just, let's face it, the two main problems in this world. Well, there's actually three main problems. Number one is the parents that bring us here in the first place. Number two is the idiots that don't give a fuck and just they're basic assholes. And number three are the people that are swindlers and just, whatever. There's so many kinds of assholes in the world, guys. Don't ask me to name them all. And it's just, there's decent people, like, hopefully a lot of people on my channel. Otherwise, get off. I'm just kidding. Just, don't get all rowdy on me. I don't want any haters on my channel. I mean, if there are any haters on my channel, then just, I don't want to know about it. If I ever find out that you are a hater, you're out of here. I'll block you. So you want to laugh at me, then fine. Just do it where I don't know about it. I'd rather talk to these people that aren't haters, that actually are sheep and are aware they're sheep, and they just want to stop being fucking sheep. They're tired of having their fucking fleece cut off over and over again just to have it grow back and get, you know what I mean. You know how I ramble on sometimes. Oh my God, I can't believe we're not getting any fucking chat on this live. I mean, it's almost been half an hour. Usually at least one person says something. It might, Miles or Mushroom Coyote, he's been on here. He's usually pretty laid back. He was climbing a mountain on his videos last night. The guy was pretty awesome, and just all these guys on here are awesome for actually taking the time to get on here. And it's like life sucks, and we're just here trying to comfort each other. And like, what can we do about it? But here we are to at least talk about it. Why are we here? Why do we got to be slaves? Why are we forced into this world? Why do we got to do all this crap? Blah, blah, blah. It helps, doesn't it? I mean, well, I can't really say it helps. It's just, a lot of people are just so fucking down in the dumps that there's just, the only thing they even feel like fucking doing is just sitting around and listening to people like me or whatever rant about how stupid life is. I see Miles is here. I'm here, gang. I'm going back and forth between two streams. What the hell is that? I canceled the other one. Oh, you're going back and forth between my stream and somebody else. What's the other stream where you're watching, Miles? I've already been on for like half an hour. 29 minutes. I'm typing in my notes on my computer. Okay. All righty, Miles. Made a couple videos tonight. Yeah, he's definitely down to earth. He's another one that's down to earth. I mean, when I say that, I'm saying like you get to the nitty gritty of how stupid life is. Yeah. Some of these guys are more, and at the same time, you're laid back too, I can be any kind of way. I can be general, I can be really down to the point, and I can be hilarious. I mean, I'm general. I guess you're just watching somebody else. I mean, is anybody else live right now? Or Steve Brown? Steve Brown is pretty laid back. That guy is awesome. If I looked, it seems his beard a little bit longer than it was. Miles says, do you think finding a new creator is like unlocking a new character? Finding a new creator? What do you mean? I'm not quite sure I follow you. Do you think that finding a new creator is like unlocking a new character? Well, it's just, you just got to go with whatever goes with you and whatever resonates with somebody else. But you can, whatever it is that you feel and whatever it is you think that's going to help somebody else, that's what you need to do. I mean, some people just get on here and just cook something or just walk around or whatever. Benedictine the Truth, he's very down to, he's laid back. I don't really know of anybody on here that gets too crazy. That most everybody, I mean, you got to stay within guidelines or they'll remove your channel. So yeah, just get the point across. But you know, Gen Z against the world, she's laid back. Get the point across without, you know, going against the guidelines. And if you get any haters, block them. Get some moderators, and hopefully they'll take care of it for you, because it's hard to be going on with your own stream and be watching it. Just, if you see anything that's crappy, you can always get rid of it. But you know, some of these guys on here got so much. That one guy that the ASMR channels, the Doc Hard, he's got over 1 million subscribers. It's hard, you can't keep track of all that. The Tango Spells, the Harry, the only ones, the main ones I listen to. I don't really listen to them anymore. New content creator, we'll just Miles, if you gotta, you know, it's just, you gotta, you know, whoever comes on and makes anything. I'm not quite sure I follow you. You gotta, you know, you can always make multiple channels. I mean, you gotta probably put in another email or something. I don't know how that works. But, you know, one channel can be, you know, like I got a channel here about life in general. I can make another channel about, you know, why in the hell did our parents bring us here? You know, and just make an entire channel just based upon that. Then I could make another channel about, you know, why does work hours have to be so long? Or another channel about what, you know, just, I don't know how many channels they allow you to make, as long as you got a different email or whatever. Maybe I could make another channel under this channel. I mean, I already know you got 2 channels. You got Oh Yes Miles and Oh No Miles. One for music videos and one for just basic content. But yeah, I've never messed with making more than one channel. I guess you could do it under the same email. I don't know how that would work. There really hadn't been anybody on here, Miles. I mean, I'm assuming you're. I mean, you sound like you're at the keyboard. That you're not at work then, or you might be at work doing something on the keyboard. I don't know. I think you said that you worked at a warehouse. Yeah, fucking Monday again. God damn it, I hate Monday. Creeps up on you every week. It's the same thing. It's just, you hate it with being like spring break for a week, and then it's like you kind of relax, and then, oh fuck, now it's just back to another regular Monday again. Oh, we got Holy Week, Easter week next week, Blackwell. Yeah, well, a lot of people got to work, and a lot of people don't even believe in all this holy stuff anyway with the way their lives are. I mean, if this God or whatever is so great, why doesn't he help everybody? Oh, but you got to help yourself. Well, then that doesn't make sense. There's no point in worshiping something that's not going to help me. I got all this fucking work to do for a life I didn't ask for. So many things don't make sense. Well, they make sense, but it's, you know, CNTS, like money sense. They don't make common sense. You got to be senseless, and then they'll make a sense that we made up, because it is just numbers that goes up and down. I don't know if Miles is still there. He might have gotten out of here. He says he's going back and forth between 2 streams. I don't know what other stream he's watching. I wish I could do a stream and listen to somebody else. But I think that goes against copyright, so you got to actually invite me on here. You can't be bouncing around from one stream to another while you're doing a live, because that goes like, you know, copyrights. Like, oh, this guy, Steve Brown is always playing music and, you know, video reactions. I don't think I ever seen him do that while he's. Well, yeah, he looks at his you know, video reactions and whatever. I mean, sometimes he shows. It's only for a second though. You know, his television or whatever. He's going to Arizona, I think, in April. Right now he's in South Dakota. I guess it's just not I think it had to do with the price not being right, or just, just there ain't much for him to do around there, and he just wants to go. He don't want to have to go back to his parents again. He's gonna go to Arizona at the end of April. I'm sure you guys already know that. Been watching Steve Brown for ages, ever since, when he had his old channel, and then I got mad at him when he said he was gonna leave. I even called him a loser, and it's like, then we worked it out. It's like, yeah, well, it's just that was back when I first got fucking fired from Amazon for showing my feelings and having that mental breakdown. Because of the machinery and the cross training. I've told you guys this story. And it's just, I was really still needing to listen to content like his, and I hadn't subscribed to as many people as I do now. And that was back when all this stuff was first happening to me, and it was just right there. It's like, no, I don't leave, and then it's just, we worked it out, and it's ancient history now. I've been out of work for so fucking long now, it's just, what the fuck. At least then I had some money, so I could go get some booze when I want, I just drink beer and wine. Steve likes to smoke a lot. I'm just rambling on, man. Just nobody's here, I was going to answer some questions. The only question I would ask is just, why in the hell would you want to bring a child here with the way the economy is, and why the golden age of YouTube is pretty much gone. I mean, it's just, I used to, there's all kinds of stuff on here, but it seems like everything's just a lot of people just saying the same thing over and over again. But, they want to try to doctor it up, and, I'm doing the same thing. Like, not everybody, but, it's just, just talking about the same crap, getting on here, trying to get on here and make other people feel better and make ourselves feel better, and just, get on YouTube. I mean, it's not necessarily want to be famous. I mean, it's kind of nice to talk and have people hear you, but, you guys can do the same thing. I mean, you can do just what I'm doing. All you got to do is put in your email and the information and post stuff. I mean, you can't go live like I'm doing here unless you got 50 subscribers, but you can start posting, and eventually, when you get 50 subscribers, and you go live, and people can hear you right when you're talking, and but that's pretty cool. But when you're first starting out, all you can really do is post videos and shorts and get people to know that you exist, and then you go from there. And it's fun, and it helps you feel better and helps other people feel better, but you still got to do it. Everything, it doesn't matter what you do in this world, everything always comes back to having to make money somehow. All because two people had sex. And that's fucked up. That is literally fucked up. People had to get fucked in order for you to be here. So it is fucked up. Literally. Physically. Not literally, because if it was literal, you'd have to read about it. Well, we do read about it in books. But we can't really study it in school. It's like, oh, that's inhumane to teach children that, oh my God, you mean our parents actually had sex to bring us here? I mean, no, they're going to teach all this other crap that you don't give a fuck about until you go out into the real world. Because it's just, you're going to forget it, and it just condition you to be slaves. All that dumbass BS that you're going to forget about. Because that's all it is. It's just, I don't give a fuck what some guy did 20 years ago. I don't give a fuck about that. I only care about being able to have what I want when I need it, and have food on a plate, and we're all going to die anyway. So just, God, fucking, I just can't stand how, I hate this world. I can't stand how stupid people are. It's like they really think that their baby is a blessing. It's like, why? I don't understand, how people can find enough joy in their life, or be so, for lack of a better word, ignorant to what's going on around them. And it's like, that they would want to bring a child here. It's like, look at how the economy is. Look at how people are living out in the woods and barely can even get their own place to live. And look at how the wages and everything in the job market is. And look like, I want to have a kid. I mean, it's just not just now. There's always been times when people want to have children, but otherwise we wouldn't fucking be here bitching about this life. But even back then, life was crappy. Even back then, life was stupid and fucked up. But now, life is so fucked up now that it's beyond me why anybody want to have a kid. It's just, I've gotten to the point where I've been through so much, I try to cope, and I listen. It's like, yeah, like, fuck. You start to remember how stupid everything is. And it's like, I've come to hate it so much that I've gotten to the point to where I don't even have the strength to hate it anymore. That's why I fast forward through people's content. I still hear everything that's being said, but I'm just sick and tired of just sitting there through every single video that Truth Tiger makes, or every single video Broen and Crush System makes, or every single video that Prison Called Life makes. What I do is I just put on 2 times. I still hear everything that's being said, maintaining the truth. I get through his entire video, his whole 40, 50-minute video, and it only takes about 10 minutes, or if not even that long. I still hear everything that's said. I never get behind. I'm always on par with everything that's being said. It helps me feel better about going live, making content myself. And that's just, I don't have to sit there and being all depressed anymore. It's like, yeah, I know life sucks. I've listened to it for months and months now. I've been a YouTuber myself for months and months, and I'm just tired of feeling all depressed. I just fucking put it on fast forward. I still hear everything that's said. And it's like, yeah, now I can listen to it again later if I want. And, when my mind is right, and it's like, yeah, I want to listen to the old Pointless Rant Rates videos now. I want to listen to one of Mina Cycle video now. I want to listen to something that Broen and Crush System did 2 or 3 years ago now. Not to worry, it's like these guys are posting on here. Prison Called Life is definitely getting on here. And, Dead MF is definitely, get a joke, posting on here almost every day. I just want to keep up to where I don't, it's like, okay, I did listen to this. I like this video, blah, blah, blah. And it's just, not that you guys are saying that you guys are not, you're just talking about, it's not that you're saying the same thing every day. It's like, you're just talking about how stupid everything is. And it's just, and it is stupid. And it's made that way on purpose. It is put that way on design. So people will never, be so busy. And I heard it said the other night, like people are just so busy and tired, they'll never realize what's really going on. They'll never want to rebel against it. Because it's just, I got all this work to do. I don't have time to try to change the world. No one will listen to me anyway. It's all been designed against me. And most people go their whole lives thinking like, oh, if I keep working hard, or if I keep doing this or that or the other, everything's going to, it'll work out. And it just never does. The world always has worked this way. It always will work this way. You have 4 people there. I guess nobody has anything. If you read the description, it's just any Q&A, questions, answers, Miles was saying something earlier. It's just, just creator. Just make a channel. Create whatever you want. You got to behave yourself all the time in this world, because people find out that you think different, or you try to be real and you try to be genuine, and people are like, no, you need to be fake like us. We can't have this guy working here. We got to get rid of this guy. He's actually trying to be himself. He actually is trying to be one of us, and he ain't like us, and they can just sense it. They can sense the vibe. They can sense the fucking unevenness of fucking energy in the room, whatever the hell you want to call it. And it's like, this guy's weird. We don't want him working here. And they try to, make sure that you never get to be in their fucking position or whatever the hell. It's just so stupid and evil, this world, guys. Animals eat each other, and the fucking humans are no different. They're just doing it in a more, let's just say, civilized way. Anyway, guys, it's not exactly my dream to get on here and make content, but definitely is something that is, something to do, other than just, not that there's anything wrong with playing games and listening to music and watching movies. I mean, it's great, but you always got to come back to reality at some point, and it's better than just screaming at the walls. And like I used to do, I would just scream at the walls and be like pissed as fuck, and I just get on YouTube, and then I can scream at the walls later if I feel like it. But at the same time, a lot of people think that YouTube is dead, and it's getting to the point to where people are just, they're not allowed to say what they really want to say. And it's just, what's the point if we're not allowed to say what we really want to say? Why even make any content at all? But, isn't all of life like that? Just trying to stay out of trouble. It's just like when you're a little kid and you stay out of trouble in school, stay out of trouble eating dinner, stay out of trouble, we got to avoid trouble. And you're going to get in trouble anyway, so why even bother to stay out of trouble? It's going to follow you wherever you go, and eventually it's going to blow up in your face. Anyway, guys, if you're tired of listening to me rant on and on, I'd like to hear if anything has gone on you guys' mind. Let's see, It's already midnight, so I'm already been on as long as I wanted to be on. I'm just gonna leave it open and see anybody else anything. I'm gonna mute you guys. I'm gonna heat up this coffee and I'll be right back. That's very good. I've already been on for a good 45 minutes. Nobody's really saying anything. I'll leave it open a little bit more longer, guys. If nobody has anything to say, then I don't see any point in prolonging it. So I'll just leave it open a little bit, see if anybody else comes on or whatever. Then we're probably going to end. And as always, appreciate everybody. I'll see you guys again when time is right. I'm not ending it yet. Just waiting to see if anybody shows up and has any questions. I can give any insight on any comfort before we got to wake up to another Monday again, which, it is Monday tomorrow. It's Monday now where I am. It just went past midnight. Oh God, I gotta wait a whole nother 24 hours before it's fucking not Monday again. Wish me luck. It's not gonna be easy, but I'll do the best I can. I'm like fucking Garfield. Just wake me up when Monday's over. Give me some lasagna. Is anybody there? Does anybody have anything to say to old black hole before I fucking go back into my little hole for another little while? Because nobody's really saying anything on this live other than Miles there. Shout out to Miles. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna mute myself. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave it open for another minute. If nobody says anything, I'm ending it. So yeah. Okay, peace. Okay, guys, this live is dead. Peace. See you next time.